Hey guys, Adam here with another reaction video, which I haven't really done in a while, either because I'm busy with work or I'm too fucking lazy, usually the latter. And this isn't really a reaction video that's going to be comical or serious. This is actually kind of more of a movie update, and I've actually been wanting to do something like this for a while and just never really got a proper chance to. But before I get to that, I just wanted to say there have been times where I've purposefully skipped certain movies, either because I had no interest or I just couldn't make it. Usually because I couldn't make it. And of course I still do skip a lot of movies, but other reasons. I was gonna go see Jersey Boys last Thursday. Unfortunately, there was no pre-screening for this movie at all. So I was gonna go the next day, but unfortunately it was not playing at the movie theater that was close to my house. Also, my family was leaving for Florida for vacation. I'm stuck here at home. So yeah, I wasn't able to go see Jersey Boys. Will I see it? Probably much later. Probably not even until it's on but only when it's out on DVD probably. So yeah, just that quick update. However, I will not be missing Transformers 4, unfortunately. So yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and get on with this reaction video. So for those who don't know, I am a huge Predator fan, like a really big Predator fan. I've been a Predator fan since when I was 8 years old, and the first time I saw a Predator movie was I saw the last 10 minutes of Predator 2 on TV with my dad. I just kind of walked in and just sat next to him. He was very adamant that no child at a young age should watch violent movies, but at that point the movie was almost over with and my dad was like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. And yet it was okay for me to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show at the age of 3. But since then, I have been drawn to the Predator franchise. To me, it's one of my favorite action movie, science fiction franchises. It really is. I'm such a huge fan. I have all 3 Predator movies, and I also own the Alien vs. Predator video game, the recent one. I don't own the AVP movies, but for good reason. Although I may end up reviewing those someday. With that said, Fox had just made an announcement that gave me a sense of worry, dread, and slight disappointment. And that was that they were going to reboot the franchise, the Predator franchise. And like I said, I was worried, I was a little sad for about a millisecond. Because I then read the rest, because at that point, I read the rest of the headline, and it said, with Shane Black slated to direct and write the movie. That immediately dashed away any fears I had for this franchise. And here's why. For a lot of younger viewers who may not have seen the Predator movies, they probably know Shane Black as the guy that directed Iron Man 3. For us, he's the guy that also wrote Lethal Weapon. He wrote Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. which, strangely enough, I unfortunately have not seen it. I really do, so I will get to that one day. But also but for me as a Predator fan, he was Hawkins in the Predator movie. He played Hawkins, the dude with the glasses, the first one to die. I'll just put a picture up there. But also he helped rewrite the script for the movie. He was actually uncredited as a script doctor for the movie. He helped touch up on it, make it better. For that, I believe he's an unsung hero for this franchise. He is the guy. He is one of the reasons why this franchise is so memorable, so great, so awesome. And in finding out that he is coming back to what helped make him big, to help him along that path of being one of the best action movie writers and directors, is great. It lets me know that 20th Century Fox actually gives a shit about franchises again. I mean, as we all know, there was a time where they just didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. They didn't listen. They obviously interfered with a lot of movies, especially the Alien vs. Predator films. They interfered. The X-Men movies, obviously a big example. But when Predators came out, it was very evident that they were keeping their distance because they realized fucking up is not an option. And Predators is a very underrated film. I mean, I haven't really met anybody who's a fan of the franchise who has said they hated the movie, but it's a movie that a lot of people didn't go see, which is very, very sad because it is a really good movie. I enjoyed the shit out of that movie. But yeah, finding out Shane Black is being brought into this franchise is great. With that said, he had actually just come out confirming that he is directing, confirming he is writing, but also debunking the reboot claims. He actually went on record saying that this is not a reboot. He's not a fan of reboots. This is common knowledge. This was on record saying that he's not a fan of reboots, not a fan of remakes, and believe me, I understand. I'm not a fan of remakes or reboots, with a few exceptions. He said that this movie will be a straight up sequel. This is going to be, and he actually said, why reboot a franchise when there's so much history and mythology in this franchise that can be touched upon? And I'm inclined to agree. Even with 3 movies and 2 crossover films, I only ever felt that they only scratched the surface of the culture. Not, of course, not counting the comic books or the novels or video games or anything like that, but just within the movie continuity. I feel like they only scratched the surface of this franchise, and Shane Black being attached to this, I really hope he brings more to this culture. Maybe, this is my hope, is that he makes a sequel to Predators. I'm hoping he doesn't just completely disregard that, or Predator 2, because I am a fan of those movies as well. But he acknowledges those movies exist. and maybe even bring it, and maybe even do a sequel to Predators where they try to get off the planet, or even like give us more in terms of the Predator culture, like show a village, hell, even show us like female predators. They've been talked about before as well, in what I'm calling the expanded universe, outside the movie continuity. Even predator children. I want to see more of that. I want to see. I mean, yes, I know the greatest thing about the Predator is it's a hunter. It's a stealth. It's a stealthy killer. The mystery adds to the terror and all that. And you know, that's fine. But I would like to see more. We actually, honestly, they put more mythology in the Alien franchise than they did in the Predator franchise. And that's just not fair. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Alien franchise to death. But I feel like they need to kind of balance it out with the Predator franchise. Again, I'm not counting AVP at all. So yeah, I'm really hoping for that. I really hope Shane Black does do this, because I am a fan of the franchise. I like Shane Black, especially the Lethal Weapon movies. Especially Lethal Weapon. So yeah, when the movie is when we get to see a new trailer, when we see more productions, when it gets closer to the release date, yeah, I will definitely be doing rewind videos of that, of the Predator movies. Hell, maybe even ADP, just because I need to do something to make me angry. So yeah, Predator 4. Really looking forward to it now. Even though we haven't seen anything, even though it was just announced, I'm excited. I'm super excited for this movie. Like I said, I've been a fan since I was 8 years old. I really want to see it. Hopefully, and knowing Shane Black is attached gives me hope. Very evident that Fox is taking this seriously. So yeah, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. I will see you guys next time with Transformers 4 later tonight. So my happiness will die with that review. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and have a good day.